are So Slow Stitchers, and welcome to this week's Repin Crafts tutorial.
Hello.
Sorry we haven't been with you for a couple of weeks. I've not been particularly well with my functional neurological disorder, and so I've not been able to record or edit or anything. But me and my mum thought might do us good today to have a little go, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
So hopefully this will be successful. We're going to do Roxy's Journal of Stitchery's Huswif, Housewife, that thing. And yeah, so we've got a few ideas of our own of what we're going to do. Mum's already been working on hers. She'll tell you about that in a minute, and I will tell you about what I'm going to do. So without further ado, let's get on.
Let's get on. Well, as I say, I've already been playing around with mine. But as I say, if I fold mine up, that's sort of what it's going to look like. But I will show you the outside in a second. But I've got to take it all off. So I'm going to put, this is going to be a pocket. That's going to be a pocket. And obviously that's for needles and pins. So if I just undo this here. Oops, where is it? There it is.
Isn't there a song called Needles and Pins?
Yeah, I think
every time you say it, I start singing
the song. Right, so when I turn my, this is my outside. So that's what my outside looks like, and obviously this is going to be the top. But I've worked on this. I mean, originally it was going to be, I was going to do a pouch, and I thought, I don't know, because we can do this as a Huswif.
Why don't you just say housewife?
Housewife, yeah. Housewife, yeah. It's not a big one, but obviously I can still put a couple of bits in there. So that's how I've got to mine.
What size is it? I've got to take measure here.
All right, okay. Oh, I'll knock the camera with my arm. Right, so taking out of the lace, it is just over 13 and a quarter, roughly, and 6.5. So it's a decent size that way, but obviously it's shorter this way. Look, everyone else has seemed to be doing longer, but anyway, this is mine. And Joanne's going to be...
Mine's completely different because...
Right, let's move mine out of the way.
That's me. Okay.
Right, this is yours. You can explain.
Yeah. So this was, I dyed with Sabori technique quite a few years ago now with a lady friend of mine, Chris. We used the indigo which was grown in the gardens that we were working in, and then obviously tied it for the Sabori dyeing with the indigo.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, I really liked it, but I've admired it and stroked it for long enough now.
I could do the stroking for you before you start working on it.
And so I must use it. So what I would like to do with my housewife, the reason why I feel quite happy calling it housewife is because when I was in the services in the War Marines band, we used to have a housewife with us when we went out in the field, and that would contain needles, thread, not scissors because we had pen knife sort of thing, but certainly buttons and such like to go in our burgans.
Did you have fabric in yours as well, like they did in the...
No.
When they originally did them?
No, we didn't actually. Ours was more just to sew up buttons and stuff, or if you had a tear in your trousers or something.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Anyway, so I'm quite happy calling it a housewife because that's what we used to have when we were in the services. So that made sense to me about housewife, and I can't say Hussif.
Huswif.
Anyway, so I haven't been organised with this at all, although I decided to use this material. Anyway, what I wanted to do was a bolster. for my pins.
Doesn't
So
it? Yeah.
this morning I hand sewed this and filled it with wool, and that's going to be what my pins will go into, obviously.
Yeah.
I decided to make mine just about my needles because I get
Pins,
mixed
yeah.
up with my needles.
Pins going in nicely.
Oh, good. I'm glad about that. I didn't think about trying the fabric before. Anyway, and then I found this, and that's some wet felting I did ages ago,
It's lovely.
and I'm going to use that for my pins. Yeah, so I've just got it on core wool, and then I use different wool to felt onto
It's
it.
lovely. Yeah.
So it's gonna be something like that. Yes, but I am going to do some stitching onto this. What did we say?
You're going to do the camphor stitch.
Camphor stitch. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm going to do camphor stitch because I don't want to do too much, but I obviously need to put the two bits of material together. But I really like this design, so I'm going to do something sympathetic, which will be with this. Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
It's very pretty, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
so simple to do because
Yeah.
all you're doing is tying it up and then putting it in a dye bath. But it's just really effective, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it's very much so.
Mm.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So, yes, you may take over.
Right, so obviously with mine now, I'm going to have to take it off because I've got to, the lining off, because I've got to sew these things to the lining. And then the pocket, when this comes up, obviously will just be sewn up there. And I'll have to just tack that piece of in there just to hold that down inside. And I've turned it over at the top, so I haven't got a frayedy top on the top.
I'm afraid.
Afraid.
I have not
I'm
got
not afraid. I've got afraid. Sorry. See, you can tell we haven't done it for a while. Right. So take the pins out, and then I'll sew those bits onto the lining. Take that off. Dunk.
Did that make a noise? Dunk.
Dunk. Yeah, the pin did. Dunk with the pin.
Just to make sure that did make that noise.
Right. So this is all I'm going to do. Obviously for the pins, it's just wadding or batting, whichever you want to call it. I've got two pieces. I'm not sure if I need two pieces, but I'm gonna.
How many pins are you going to put in it?
Well, it all depends whether I use, because obviously I've got quite a few needles in my needle book, as you see. It's whether.
I thought you were going to say I've got quite a few needle cases,
Oh,
because that's true too.
but no, I haven't.
Oh, haven't you?
Not that many.
I have.
yeah. Yeah. So I think I'll just, because that's obviously my going to be my hem to sew into the top. So I'm going to put it close to that, and then this is going to go about there. Oops, get them out of the way. Come on, move yourselves. Click up to it. And then obviously this is going to be where the. Still got your thread. Oh, come on, go your thread again.
Oh, what's that one?
And that's obviously where the pocket's going to be. So I think that layout, would be good.
I do like that bit of
This,
that.
it's so pretty. Really is so pretty. So
It's
I'm
a
going
great idea as a pocket. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. So I just cut the, obviously it wasn't a very big one, and I just cut the other bit off and just did the seam across the top there.
I was just thinking for this, you know, you're saying about double, and like I've got mine. So say you were doing stuff and you had pins and you wanted them out, with it being double,
Yeah, and stick them. Yeah,
it could serve as that too, couldn't
yeah.
it?
The sticky pins in thing.
Well, because I've got a sticky pin thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, that was just a thought that was running through my head.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to sew this on first, which is going to be about there, I think. But all I'm going to do is just go over the edge around here and just sew it all on around the edge. So whether I start that and then we carry on with that, because we don't want to do too long a video today, because we don't want to stress out Joanne too much.
Tire.
Tire.
We'll go with the word
Yeah,
tire.
tire. Yeah, she gets very tired. So yeah. Yeah, I'll stick that in there. So I'll start doing that, and then you can see. Oh, I'm doing it was just with normal machine cotton. You can't really see it, but this is white, because obviously that is white. So I'm just going to. Let's start this one. Right. So all I'm doing is just, if you can see there, is just going over the edge. Just for little stitches, just to hold it down. So you can see them, yeah. And obviously I'll do that all the way around, which obviously is going to take a bit of a while. So I'll just do a few bits. Fluff's giving me an itchy nose. Now, obviously, the reason I'm sewing it to the lining and not right the way through, because I don't want the stitches to come out the other side. So to me, I found it easier if I just sewed it onto here and then connected them. So that's why I'm doing this.
Mm-hmm.
But, there's loads of people making these.
Mm.
And they're all looking absolutely brilliant. And they're all so different.
Yeah, I think that's the great thing, isn't it, about doing anything like this?
Yeah.
It's the individuality of people's choice of material, thread, stitches,
That's right.
embellishments,
And what they're putting inside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't. As I say, mine's not big enough to put too much in, and I don't want to have a big roll, because I want to be able to fit it into my pouch, which obviously you saw us do. So,
Yeah, because you changed your mind about your pouch, didn't you?
yeah, well, yeah, I've got. Yes, I don't think you saw the thing, did you? Oh no, you
Oh,
showed
no.
it.
No.
You showed it. Yes, yes. Going back to the pouch, I didn't know how I was going to close it. Anyway, in the end, I did this. It's got a long thing to wrap round and a pair of scissors on the end, because I wanted to, and that just wraps it round and goes in there. I was quite happy with that in the end.
Well, you were very happy, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Yeah, I've
To
used
the
it.
point where you're not using it for what you originally
No,
intended.
it wasn't. No, I've got my hexes in something else now.
Because you didn't want to use it for something you wouldn't use.
That's right. So my hexes have been put in another bag, and that I take with me, and I'll put my sewing stuff in there, in my needle case, which obviously is now going to be this one, the scissors and cottons, and did I say scissors? Yeah, I only did say scissors. But
Right
yeah,
after the word cottons.
I did.
And then scissors again.
Well, I got a couple of pairs of scissors. So,
Right.
yeah.
Oh, that's what you meant, was it? I'm glad that we clarified that. I've been doing lots of stitching myself as a way of relaxing, because I've not been able to do much, and it's really helped me actually. So my little pouch has been coming with me wherever I'm sitting in the house with my, sewing stuff and scissors.
Scissors, that's it.
And it's been really nice packing it up and taking it with me.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the other day I was just sat there for about 15 minutes just looking at all the different stitches and thinking, oh, I can't believe I did that.
Yeah, no, it was lovely. It turned out really nice. So I was so pleased for you because you'd never done
I think
that before.
it is. It's such a different thing from what I do, which is quite. Well, I guess my wool landscapes are a bit freer, but yeah, I certainly felt free because of the material, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's what frees you up, isn't it? Because or gives you the inspirations, isn't it, of how you're going to sew it.
Yeah, that's right. I love embroidery. I'm not taught. I'm not a trained embroiderer. That's why when I do show you, sometimes it's wonky. But that's, because I'm not a trained embroiderer, but I enjoy doing it. So it is what it is when it comes out. So,
yeah, but isn't that important?
It is, yeah.
It's important to just be real with it, isn't it?
Yeah. Like someone like Sarah Homfray, who is a trained embroiderer. She does an amazing stuff. So if you want to see the true way of doing it, she is the ideal person to go and see.
Yeah, but what I like about her actually is she's not uppity. She's genuinely nice and really wants people to learn a craft, doesn't she?
Yeah, and she's doing slow stitching as well, which which is nice. So that's sort of taking both of her, her embroidery into that as well, which is obviously what we do with ours. So. So it's nice to watch it. I do like watching her.
Yeah, she's very calm, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. Yeah, very good.
And but she always makes everything look so easy.
She does. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But obviously, when she does proper embroidery, obviously she's got a hoop.
Yes.
And it's all in front of her, so she's up and down. Come down, up, down, whatever, and it just comes out such beautiful. But because I don't particularly like working in a hoop, obviously that's why mine's a bit how it is. But I'm happy with how mine turns out.
Yeah, but she also sews without.
Yeah, that's right. She does. Yeah.
But obviously, she was doing slow stitching. I don't think she does.
Oh no, she doesn't. No, she don't use a hoop then. But it just sort of looks so nice when she's done it.
Well, she studied at the
Royal.
Something of needle.
Yeah, Royal College, is it?
Needle,
yeah. Royal Needlework. I don't know, something like that.
Anyway, but yes.
You all know who we mean. Even if we can't remember it.
I'll link her in the description so you can have a look if you don't know who we're talking about.
Right. So I'm getting down the side there, so obviously this is going to take a time to get around there. So I'll just use my thread up, and then I'll start stitching that in on the top. So that'll just be normal thread, I think.
I'm just sewing in this felt.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd do running stitch, then I thought I'd do the weavy stuff.
Weavy stuff?
Don't you put thread through it then? So I'd go in.
Oh, yeah.
What's that called? Not couching.
No, it's not couching. Oh dear me. Yeah, it's when you're going in the other stitches with a... Yeah. With a different colour, yeah. Can't think what it's called.
I don't know what the name is. But
No, there is a name for it, and that escapes me as well.
Oh goodness, I'm sewing it now to nothing. I did so well. I was stitching really well, and then I just picked it up and then just started sewing just the felt, not into the backing.
Alright, so I've got to get rid of this thread because I keep unthreading my needle with it. Right, sorry about keep unthreading my needle. Just so I need to stop using that bit of thread. Right, just finish him off on the back. Where my thing gone? There he is. There. Right.
Can I have pin, please, Mum? Or two.
Or two.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. So you can see what I'm doing there, which obviously, as you see, is going to take a long time, and I really don't want to bore everyone with it. So I'm gonna. So that's obviously the turnover to go. It's going to go in the top of here. So that is obviously going to sew in there, but I can't. I probably could do that after I've done that. After I've sewn these in. If I don't sew everything else down, I could sew that top in there, and then later on I can carry on with that, and obviously with the bottom as well. So right. Okay. Yeah.
Do you want to talk it through? Are you all right?
Well, we'll do this one first.
I'm just going to talk. Just going to top.
Just going to sew
the top.
Sew this in to there,
Mhm.
and then I'll sew that top into the top of here.
I see.
Okay.
And then you can carry on.
And then I can carry on with that without putting anything else down.
It's not going to be attached.
It's not going to be attached, but it's attached to the top.
Mm.
So I can get that done as well. So let's get this in position. So I think that's sort about right. Can I just have those big scissors a minute, please? Just want to just chunk a little bit more of this one. Make it a bit. It's probably still not straight. That
chunk.
There you go. That's a bit better. Right. Okay. Do you think that's about in the middle? Diddly diddly.
Yeah, just a little bit over that way a bit.
That's right. Yeah.
I've got tape measure.
That's all right. It's only going to be approximate anyway.
I can't really see both sides, but yeah, I think
that one's not quite straight, is it? I think that's what's putting my eye out. I think that's not straight, is it?
I can't really see.
I'm not the straightest of cutters.
Well, I mean, for what you're doing, I mean, it's fine, is it not? I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, just that little bit there, perhaps. Just that little bit.
Oh, that's better.
That's much better.
Oh, goodness. I mean,
my word,
I can't believe
that makes a difference now.
Oof.
Oh, phew.
I can breathe again now that you've done that.
You're so pleased for me, aren't you, now? Sorry about all this.
Sorry about what? Sorry about being us. I'm not going to apologise for being us. I don't think anybody would want us to apologise.
Well, I'm just going to put those pins in that end. So if I can get a rough middle, which is about there. Right. Again, I'm only going to use a normal thread because I mean this is use a bigger needle this time. Right. Anyway, where were we? Right, let's try and get a bigger knot in that so it's come through.
Oh yeah, I had a spate of that this morning.
Right, come through there. Right, I'm just gonna go over the top there, just to hold that in a bit, and then come in here. I'm going to do a back stitch. It's probably not going to be totally in the centre because I've lost my line. Oh well, it's only mine, isn't it? Right, stick that there. Another back stitch.
No one is coming to inspect.
No, I'm not going to have the quilting police on us.
No, not this week. I think they're due in next week.
Yeah. They were on strike, weren't they? Right. As you see, I'm only just doing a back stitch. If you can see past my fingies. I don't want to go through this. I think it might be the needle, to be honest.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not.
Well, you know what Catherine says? Oh God, sew with a nice needle.
Yeah, see, it's not actually going.
No. So is it? Well, you want to check that you need. What is it that's making it? There's a ton that's in the needle there.
No, it's not. It wasn't going through the fabric. Oh, that one is. Yeah. So there you go. It's not going through your fabric.
Change
your needle.
That's why I like to use thin needles. Just makes it easier. For me, anyway.
Right, back to my back stitch. Sometimes when you use smaller ones, you can't get a
I said I bought, with the recording just stopped and we were unsure whether it stopped before my joke and I had to get it in. Because Mum just got stabbed by
the needle.
And I said they're new needles, they were cruel needles. Not really thinking about what I said then. Yes, they're cruel needles. Oh, that's made me laugh.
Yeah, that made you laugh, yeah.
See, Dad said it'd be good to do this.
Yeah.
Cruel needles. Oh dear. Funny. Anyway, they're sharp.
Yeah, it's sharp. Yeah. Nice sharp. Pointy little what's-its. Right, okay. That's it. Yeah, do you want your needle back?
No. No, I'm right.
Well, I've done it. I've done that in now.
We've got some more to do.
Yeah, oh yeah. But yeah, actually don't look too bad now. Plus, if I just leave it open and don't try and close it up, only if I'm going to stick some, just leave it like that and put the pins and needles in that way. So I've got a couple of little pages in there. Yeah.
I think it looks fine. I'm just admiring the colours that are in. It's such a long time ago I did this wet felting piece.
Yeah, it's lovely.
But it's got some really nice
Do you
colours.
want to show how it's going?
Yeah. That's on the inside, obviously.
Yeah. So as you see, Joan's gone round the outside.
I wanted to do that on so it's not going to go through to the front.
Yeah. It's just on there. Yeah. That looks really nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, I love that. I love that. The way it's all gone in together. I just love all that.
Yeah, it's nice. Looks like a nice sky, actually, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, very nice.
I'm just thinking, how am I going to do this thingy needle now? I just not go through that bit.
What's that? The roll?
No, the cantha stitch.
Oh right.
Oops.
Yeah, but you can cantha, can't you, through some of this, each end of this.
Yeah.
And not go through the middle of that, because it's there, isn't it? You'll know where it is.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if I could cantha stitch it, but not go and make sure I just don't get this bit. Will that be too hard?
What you mean? You mean the back of this?
No, yeah. So I'm going to have
that's
this
going to go
bit
onto there. Yeah.
on the top. So I have that bit on the top, and so I cantha stitch along here. Can I?
Yeah, because you can pick. Yeah, because you can pick up.
Yeah, because I'll be able to feel it.
You can feel where that is, can't you? So you can pick. Just
it'll make it a bit more tricky, but it's worth doing, isn't it?
But it's a nice bit of fabric that you can do that with. It's not thin. It's going to tear, is it?
No, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice bit of fabric to do it with.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I think you'd manage that.
I was just thinking, oh, I've done it the wrong way round.
No, I think you'll get that done.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Okay.
I'm just going through both of them.
Put that one out of the way. Right, so obviously I've got my turnover there, and that's going to go up to there. So I'm going to stick a pin in there, and hopefully not in my finger.
That's such a saying now. Stick a pin in that.
Stick a pin in. That there. Right, so we need just one in there to hold that down, just above here, just to hold it in. Alright, so I'm just going to sew along there.
Right.
Alright, get a knot. Right, so it doesn't really matter if I come all the way through because I've got this on the back and you won't really see it, I don't think, if I do come through. So just see how I go. Just move you out.
It's the rabbit.
It's the rabbit.
It's not rain. Hello, you. Bless him.
Right, so all that do is do a stitch in there to hold that still. Right, so I'm going to come up here. And I think I am just going to go, I'll do a back stitch there. As you see, you won't see it if I come right way through. It's just coming into there.
You close enough with the camera for sewing?
Yeah, I think you can see it.
Because I can bring you in closer.
No, I think you can see what I'm doing. It's only going to be small stitches, so come down a bit. Right, can you see it now? It's fine. I'm happy with that. Bring you out the way. Right, come through the back. See, it's fine. All over, that's right. See, I'm getting that level at the top there. And just stitch them along the top. But I'm not going to do a scissor keeper in here because the scissors might, my scissors might fit in the bottom pocket. But I'm not going to do a specific scissor keeper. Because obviously I haven't got room, but I do have my scissor when I put them in.
Yes, you make them yourself.
Yeah.
Don't you?
So I like to put them in a keeper to keep them safe. So
Oops, sorry. I was thinking about getting one of those, you know, those little scissor things. You know, they're tiny little ones, aren't they, to put in here.
I do have a tiny pair that I bought. They're only about that big.
Yeah, ones like that.
Yeah. This is looking neat. It's neatish, isn't it? It's neatish.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, that's there.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, it's alright. And I've done the edges. I think all I'm going to do is a blanket stitch, like I've done on the pouch. I don't think I'm going to do a binding or anything. Because all my stuff is raw edged anyway. I think that's what I'll do.
This is a bit fiddly because obviously the wool is hairy. Hairy McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. And so I'm trying to get it in the stitches. But anyway, that's alright. That's alright, isn't it? Is that what you went to do?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I've been studying that book. That little book you gave me.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah, I did have
It's got
another.
some nice stitches in there.
Oh.
It's like the top 50 stitches. or
Top
something.
50 stitches, yeah. Embroidery stitches. Right. Now we see I'm getting out of whack now.
No, sorry.
No, it's not you. It's because of the way I'm doing it. I'm trying to do a longer stitch with the needle, and it's not. It's making it go out of line. It's me, so my lack of straight eye. Which I do have. It said, right. I was told by the opticians I don't have a straight eye.
Oh, really?
So yeah, that's what. So I'm nearly there, nearly the other side. The rabbit.
He's got tap shoes on now because because he's an Angora. We've got to clip him, and we did his nails as well.
Mm.
Like my dad just shut the gate. Yeah, so we did his nails, and he sounds like he's tap dancing.
Yeah, he's sitting across the floor. He's a bit bald now.
Yeah.
Right, nearly there. I think that would be fine. Quite happy with that. Put you out. So how's yours coming along?
Yeah, all right. I just thought, oh, I've done it in white, but then I just thought, well, if I do this thing, then it will make it look like it's meant to be like that.
No, that's good. We'll show you in a minute.
I'm quite pleased that I'm doing something which is home dyed and home felted with it. You know, because I like to do that sort of thing. I'm going to do more dyeing on the channel, I've decided, natural dyeing. I've just bought a load of seeds, haven't I?
You have, yeah.
To be able to grow the little dye garden. So I'm looking forward to experimenting with that this year. I'm trying to do low-key things which will help my health a lot better. And gardening's very good, and sewing. Well, any crafting really.
Just got that threaded. Right. Down the long last bit.
And you've got a craft fair on Saturday. Well, we were both meant to do it, weren't we, on Saturday?
On Saturday.
You're doing it this time, aren't you?
But, yeah. If you live in Gosport, house and library.
Yeah.
If not, you don't know where it is.
No. Yeah, I wouldn't get a plane over here for it.
No.
It's not that well attended.
No.
But if you want to buy mum stuff, it's on the internet, on our website. Yes, we've got to do that, haven't we? If you do sell anything, we've got to take it back off the website.
Yeah.
But that's a nice problem to have.
It is. Selling something. Yeah. Right, okay. I finished down that one across the top. Oh, right. Stick that over there for a minute. Right. So for the moment, I've got that attached to that. I've got that in. And I'm in the process of sewing that one in. And when I've done all that, I can then do the pocket down there. But I do have to sew that into there, but obviously I can't do that until I finish sewing that in. So that's just going to be tacked into here.
Okay. So what will we do next week?
Well, I think because it's coming up to the end of it anyway, isn't it? It's because it is March's one, so I think they've only got another couple of weeks anyway.
It's the 18th, isn't it?
Yeah. So 2 weeks, is it? It's
Yeah.
finished.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're just going to carry on sewing round then.
Well, I'll finish sewing that on, and then I can do the blanket stitch around the edges to finish off.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll just finish that one off so it gets done. This one here, get that sewn round.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
less teaching video, more just catching up.
Just catching up, yeah.
And
Because we
video.
were late to the party for it, but obviously
we're not a month late though. Are we?
no,
Like last
we
time.
weren't, but yeah, but we got it done. We got it done.
We did.
But no, as I say, that would be good. So once I finish that off, and then just catch that down the bottom there, basically like I've just done up there, and then it won't shift when my pocket comes up.
Mm-hmm. I'll just quickly show you what I've done.
And then
here.
that folds up like that, and that folds over like that, and then we've got to probably do the same as what I've done on the pouch, you know, the wrap around like this, yeah. So probably do the same on that, but yeah, that's what it will look like when it's folded up. Okay.
I decided to follow the shape of the felt because I didn't want to cut it. So.
Yeah, so you've gone all the way around the edge.
If I just bring the camera in a bit, you might be able to see that. Yeah,
That's
you've
it.
got the white stitches.
Yeah, you see these stitches here, and Joan's just gone in and out of them with a blue colour. Yeah, looks nice, doesn't it?
Mm. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Very good.
Well done us for
Yeah.
doing it. And as I say, sorry we haven't been around, but hopefully we'll be here next week. And I'm not going to bother doing my videos at the minute. It'll just be me and my mum for the time being until I get myself better. 'Cause I think doing 2 videos and editing and all of that business. So we'll just stick to these, I think, because we're spending time together as well, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah.
And so next week it will be more of the same, but just we'll be a bit further on, won't
Yeah,
we?
a bit further on, ready to finish them off, really. Well, you'll be a little bit further behind, won't you? Because I've already
Yeah, I've not
was doing that anyway when I...
Yeah, but you've done some lovely stitch. Have you shown on the camera, seeing as I've done it a bit? Let me take mine off. Some lovely stitches you've done on there. I think you should show. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've done on the flowers here.
Mm-hmm.
I was on some feather stitches here,
Mhm.
went into the flowers there, into there as well, down here, across there.
I love that bit. Oh, I like
And then
that.
obviously those ones there.
Oh, they're nice, yeah.
French, no,
Colonial?
colonial knots there, and I just went in the little flowers that were there.
Mm-hmm.
There I just did, because there were sort of like diamond shapes in there.
Oh, yeah.
So I just went over the diamond shape and then just did some crosses in there. And on that one, you can't really see it, but you can feel it if you put your fingers across there.
Oh, yes, yeah.
I've gone. There's
Oh, I can see it now.
yeah.
Closely.
I've just gone through that piece of material there.
Diagonally.
Yeah,
And so you've got
and then
diamonds, haven't
that
you?
way as well. And it raised it all up, but you can feel it more than to see it. To be honest.
So you've used a lot of that Appleton.
I've got some Appleton's wool. Yeah. So this was Appleton's wool. These were. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's really nice.
and obviously the Suffolk puffs like we were making.
Oh yeah, and this bit here.
And that one there I cut out of a. I had a tablecloth, lovely tablecloth. Anyway, I just.
No, but I mean,
I cut it up. But that I'm not going to use it as what it's supposed to be. So and I just cut that out because I think it was so pretty. And then obviously lace on the end for the end of it. So
no, I really like it. And this is the one that you did with my embellisher, wasn't it?
yes, that's right. It was the embellishing machine.
That
Yeah, you can. Well, you might not be able to see it on the camera, but it's a different texture on the back of where the needles went through.
There's 7 needles on my embellisher.
So this is how I put this together. So that's why some of it is like a total different texture to it, because the machine needles went through it. The 7 barbed needles.
No, it looks good.
There was a couple of things I took off because I wasn't happy with how it was sitting with everything else. There's only a couple of little bits of wool I put in which I took out.
I like the colours.
But yeah, so
the colours go in nice together.
Yeah, so I was quite happy with that.
Well done, Mum.
So yeah, so
You've been busy.
I have been busy. So yeah,
Okay.
so that folds up, that folds down, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll do once it gets that
That's it.
memory, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Trouble is, it's trying to fold on that flower,
Yeah.
but it will.
It will
once
go
you
over.
get the memory,
It will have to go over the bend.
Yeah, you will.
You will go over the bend.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Well, anyway, thank you for joining us, and I hope that you like the video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll look forward to catching up with you again next week.
Bye. Bye. Bye.